We are joined by Ruslan Botnik, who is the director of the Ukrainian Institute of Politics. Welcome to WION, sir.
Hello, colleagues.
Ruslan, after China brokered the Iran-Saudi deal last week, some countries and analysts think China may play a similar role in the Ukraine-Russia conflict. Now, can China be a mediator? That's the question. What do you feel?
Can China be a successful mediator? This is the main thing for me, because China's proposition for peaceful negotiation between Ukraine and Russia is not acceptable today for Ukraine and for United States, our partners, because China propositions the first step is teasing the fire, freezing the conflict, which means something like keeping for the Russia occupied territory of Ukraine. And White House today and a few days before, Ukrainian president said that this scenario is unacceptable for Ukraine nowadays. But so I think the main goal of this visit of Xi Jinping to Russia is not only about the Ukraine and the Ukrainian-Russian war, but also it's a big part, new stage of competition between China and United States. Xi Jinping will try to take the support from the Russian side for his peaceful proposition and to show the world, for example, for the Asia, Africa, Latin America, that China is supporting the peace against in the time when the United States supporting the war.
Ruslan, the ongoing war will be at the core of this meeting. There's no doubt in that. But what else can we expect from this meet? What do you feel?
We should wait for two main things. The first thing, tomorrow, both sides, President of Russia and leader of China, will publish the program article in their newspaper about the China-Russian relations. It will be very interesting what will they write down then. And there was other very important thing. We should to calculate the composition of the delegation of the sides, and it shows us what they are going to talk about. It looks like they are going to talk about two main things: military political cooperation. So we see there the Ministry of Defense, the head of special company for military export and so on, and a great part of economical cooperation between the Russia and China is so. Two main agreements they are going to sign, and 10 smaller deals as it is announced in the Russian mass media now.
Ruslan, and I have to ask you this now, Ukraine had shown interest in China's peace plan. And there has been regular talks between the foreign ministers of the two nations. How does that impact Kiev's relations with Washington?
Nowadays, we are very carefully with this China proposition. We are not hurrying up to just decline them at all, because China is very important economical partner for Ukraine, and we will be very careful. We will try to tie China this political dialogue, and we are waiting for the phone conversation between Zelensky and Xi Jinping, which was announced before. At the same time, it looks like this China proposition should be a very hard part of dialogue between Ukraine and the United States. Sometimes our positions in this situation will not be suitable.
Thank you for all those updates, Ruslan. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.